Welcome to your most preferred YouTube channel, Nation's Voice Tower. Here we talk about politics and what has been happening to the political system in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. My name is Angelo, your anchor. Before I go further, let me break an ice to you. Did you know that it is not only in Nigeria that they know that the presidency of President Tinibu is illegitimate? Did you know that even international televisions now say and report that his presidency is illegitimate? I am shocked. I thought we only knew this in Nigeria alone. Let me break the ice to you. Now, South African Broadcasting Corporation even know how illegitimate the presidency and the process that brought President Bola Ahmed Tinibu into power is. I was actually watching a particular program, then I stumbled over this statement somebody made that President Tinibu is struggling with his presidency's legitimacy in his country. So how can he come and settle a coup that is happening in Niger Republic? That means something is wrong somewhere. Before I explain more, I think I'll allow you to watch this video. After you watch the video where the SABC reporters spoke about the illegitimacy of his presidency, then you will know what I want to tell you. I will explain more. Stay tuned.
When someone asks us, well, what is the role of Africa Command? I say it's bringing whole of government and bringing regional solutions to our African partners when asked.
And then at the same time, the neighboring country of Niger, Mali, we've just seen now that the US there also have placed sanctions on some of the military officials. What does this all mean then for the ECOWAS region?
It's quite unstable right now. And unfortunately, you have the chair currently, it's Nigeria, and the president of Nigeria. You know, he's also facing a lot of pressure in his country in terms of how the election panned out, in terms of the results. Some questioning the credibility of the elections. He issued a strong statement yesterday, but already when you read the reaction to that statement, people were already saying, you yourself, you are not legitimate. And therefore, this time around, ECOWAS is not as strong as the ECOWAS that we are used to. You'd recall when there were challenges in the region previously, they were quick to react and to respond, and there was that credibility because those who were speaking at that time, who were leading the regional body, had credibility. But right now, it's on a very shaky ground.
When someone asks us, well, what?
Yes, I am still shocked. But I will still give more analysis. The truth is that Bola Ahmed Tinibu is now the chairman of ECOWAS, yes. But will he be able to resolve the issues going on in Niger? Will he be able to resolve the issues, the coups going on in other African countries? Before or in his watch or before his very eyes, if a coup actually becomes successful, he will be the first ECOWAS president since from the First Republic that must have recorded a coup in his tenure. That is a disgrace to Nigeria and a disgrace to Africa. So, people are even questioning here, how can you come out to tell us to stop while you yourself is not legitimately brought to power? Do you now understand where the problem is? Tinibu was not legitimately elected, and then who is he to go and tell Niger Republic to stop the coup, the ongoing coup? Do you now see where this statement is coming from? That is why we have been shouting all along for him to step down as president, because I don't think there is any country that would love to listen to a chairman of ECOWAS that was illegitimately brought to power. That is the problem. So let's allow the tribunal take its course and see the end verdict that is going to bring according to or as regards to the tribunal and the petition before the tribunal. Now, secondly, Senator Shehu Sani has reacted to the ministerial list produced by Bola Ahmed Tinibu. In this list, he has one person of interest. You know who that person is? Malam Nasir El-Rufai, former governor of Kaduna State. He said he is not okay with the existence of Nasir El-Rufai in that list. In fact, he called Nasir El-Rufai a serpent and said Nasir El-Rufai is going to be responsible for the damage and the catastrophe that would occur in Tinibu's government if he is given a ministerial portfolio. That is too much to accuse somebody. who was your governor. Let me allow you watch the interview where Senator Shehu Sani called out his former governor, Nasir El-Rufai, with bad reasons and bad names. Stay tuned.
Well, he has always spoken bad about me, and I also speak my own mind about him. But I have my own very proofs. Was he not a minister under Obasanjo administration? What happened between Obasanjo and Atiku? Was he not a minister at that very time? What happened? So it's going to be the same thing. If you see any discord between President Tinibu and Shetima, it's going to be the same person that will plan that discord. If you see any discord between the president and his members of the cabinet, is going to be the same person. If you see any discord between the president and the state governors, he's still going to be the same person. He has that history and that track record. And I'm saying this is not a prophecy, but it's a proven fact that has happened. So, and a leopard never changes his skin. So for that, I'm saying they have brought in a serpent in their government, and they are going to pay a price for it. He has no permanent loyalty. He is a man who, fair weather person who is going to be with you. The same person who has sung the praises of Obasanjo. When Obasanjo was out of power, he turned against him. The same person who for 8 years has been singing the praises of Buhari. The moment Buhari was out of power, he simply abandoned him. So it's going to happen with Tinibu. But I know that as far as President Tinibu is concerned, he has been an old horse in the struggle and been in trenches. Perhaps it's going to be his own time to have his own share of the venom of the same person I'm talking about. So I'm not talking about him because of what is happening between me and him over the years, but I have my proven facts, and they will come to see. He is not going to, whatever ministry you kept him, is not going to stay there. He's going to prognose into the activities of all others and also try to get the ears of the president and sow the seed of discord. If you see any problem between Kashmir Shetima and Tinibu, it's going to be the same person that will plant it. And mark this word, if you see any problem between Tinibu and any other person in the cabinet, it's going to be the same person. He has that history. So I am not saying it because of my own view, but the history has always been there for anybody to see. So to me, all I will say is to President Tinibu, whoever you appoint to office, let it not be like the Buhari administration where you are appointed into office and given a certificate of 8 years. If a person failed to live up to expectation, do not waste time in replacing him with somebody.
Okay, he said Nasir El-Rufai is a serpent. He said Nasir El-Rufai is a serpent, and if allowed to come into the government of Asiwaju, he will always act like a serpent and be the reason between or behind the discord between the president and any other person that would have issues with the president. This is much to say on somebody, but it is true. We've seen Nasir El-Rufai in different occurrences. He has brought about issues during the Obasanjo era, during the Goodluck era, even when he was not a minister, you know. So having him now is something else. We have seen him trend all over the social media space over some videos of religious bigotry and so on. And here is he trying to be given a ministerial post. I told you that we should be careful. If not, Nasir El-Rufai might get a ministerial post. And finally, he has been given. Well, let's hope that all these things don't last. That is our prayer, and that is our wish. Finally, before I go further, I'll urge our viewers to please like our videos, share them, watch till the end, and drop a comment for us in the comment section. Don't also forget to subscribe to this channel if you are new, and then if you are just an existing subscriber, don't forget to tap the notification bell so you will get a notification anytime we drop a new update. Finally, still on the ministerial list by Bola Ahmed Tinibu, Arise News presenter Ruben Abati has reacted to the fact that President Tinibu refused to attach portfolios to the names he gave to the Senate for approval and for scrutiny. Well, the truth is, the Chief of Staff, Femi Gbajabiamila, came out to support or to defend the president, to say that the president needs time to tinker with the list. What has he been doing since he came to office? He has been traveling left, right, back and center, north, south, east and west. And he just produced the list with 13 names still remaining. And you're telling us to give him time to tinker with the list while Nigeria is going down in shambles? Seriously. Well, I think it's better if you listen or watch that video where Ruben Abati castigated the list from first to bottom. And then he was very, very sad and unhappy because the president was looking for more time to tinker with the list before he gives portfolios. And you are still leaving 13 names and 13 states unnamed. That is very, very wrong. This is mistake in governance. Watch this video.
Also, we also look forward to the remaining 13 names. And we also hope that the president will rethink the refusal to attach portfolios. The argument put up by the chief of staff doesn't make sense to me. He says the president needs to be given room to tinker with the list as he wishes. Didn't he think through the list before sending it to the Senate? People should cut us some slack and know that they are talking to intelligent people. You come and be giving excuses that will not fly. But in any case, the president has fulfilled Section 147, sub 2 of the 1999 Constitution. We hope that the governors will follow suit, because some governors have also not announced their lists. They should hurry up.
Okay, you've seen it there. And President Tinibu is yet to spend 100 days in office, and we're beginning to see lots of lapses, lacuna and spaces, okay, chasms. So that means there are issues to be resolved, not just the tribunal alone. Why will a president be looking for 100 years or donkey years in order to tinker with the list, ministerial list, just a ministerial list? You should have known your ministers before coming to office, unless you didn't prepare to come to office. That reminds me, people like Femi Fani-Kayode, people like Festus Keyamo have not been seen on this list. What is happening? Are they no longer members of the APC? These people carried everything on their heads and shoulders, but we can't see them in this ministerial list. That is very, very sad. Well, sorry about that. I hope things get better for these people. Thank you so much for staying with us. I hope you enjoyed our updates and our analysis. See you next time. Bye.